Hi, Dave Johnson here, and I would like to tell you something about me when I was younger. And then I was somewhat highly opinionated as far as music. And as an example, I did not like Dixie music. Well, years ago, I was on a road trip and I was in Oregon going along the Columbia River. And in Eastern Oregon, it's pretty deserty, just dry and lone and dreary. And there's this little tiny town. Even now, it's probably only a few hundred people, very, very little, but it was kind of a green oasis. It had a large park and several gazebos. Every time I drive by, it was just a park in the green grass. But one day, as I was approaching the exit, I could just see all kinds of cars and people. Something was going on. And I just thought, this is a long trip. Why don't I just come and see what this town looks like and what's going on? I stretched my legs. And so as I got down and let myself out of the car and went over to the grass, I could hear this music. Quickly, I discovered it was Dixieland music. But as I got close to the band players and could see them and feel them, see their energy, have it coming into me, and all the people around, everybody was just thoroughly enjoying themselves, and I could feel moment by moment that I loved Dixie music. I was changed in just a moment. I went there not liking it at all, and I hung around listening to piece after piece, and I went away, changed forever. It's one of my favorite things to listen to, and every time I listen to it, I just have these warm memories of going to Condon, Oregon, and did you know that Doc Severn grew up in that area? He was the band director for Johnny Carson on The Tonight Show all those years ago. So kind of a neat little piece of stuff I learned there, as well as just learning to appreciate something really, really good. Well, I bring this up because so much of our lives is influenced because of other people. And in my own profession of 40 plus years of network marketing, if you really kind of get down to it, what it is just having an enthusiasm for something that you can communicate to other people, that they buy in on your vision. And one of the most wonderful and satisfying feelings that you'll ever have is to meet somebody, like them a lot, and because of your influence, they change in a positive way, either because of experiencing the power of life-changing products, or teaching them to do what you do, which can have this wonderful multiplying effect, allowing you to influence more people, and having them have the thrill of having wonderful things happen that would not have happened but by their good influence. Well, how do we do this? I think it's the same way that those Dixie bands, being actually there in their presence, it was much different than listening on the radio or even on a computer or something. Nothing is like the presence of being there. And what I've learned in all of those years, that anybody that's successful, any person that's achieved any great accomplishment, they can look at a moment in their life where something happened that motivated them, inspired them, that created a way for them to make a decision. Well, in network marketing, it's all about getting people to big events. It's said, and I believe it because I've seen it happen over the years, that big decisions are made at big events. The best way to become successful is to just be all out, just totally enthusiastic. Unless you totally believe, how can you incite that into someone else? And so the best investment you can make is go to a big event, and they're deliberately designed for lots of moments where they're aha moments where people make that decision. This is powerful stuff. I've heard it said, and I believe this, is that the highest paid activity, the most productive activity that you can have, is to promote big events. You should get there too, but I want to just give you a heads up. Getting there, you will be glad you did, I promise you, but you'll also be thinking, why didn't I try a little harder to get Mary or Bill or whoever to come to this event as well? And so you make it not just an event to say, well, I'm going to check this out to make sure this is good. Have a little faith in us, and enough so to invite some people to take a look as well. They don't even have to be signed up. Now, one of the things I love about the culture of Avini is it's very giving. It is a business. We want to stay in business and we want to be profitable. And certainly the goal is not to have the very best products, but also pay people well. And also, I like the idea that Avini, they're not just, it's not a money deal. So much so that this event doesn't even cost you. They'll have the event and the food. They'll feed you. It's all for free. Now, you need to get yourself there and take care of your own lodging. However, there's some contests that if you check on that, you'll find that they have a way for you to earn your flight and all that other stuff too. But I can't recommend more highly to come to this event. One of the things I've heard in all these years is that anybody really successful, for example, anyone making $10,000 a month in network marketing has been to big events. Now, not everybody that goes makes $10,000 a month, but everybody that makes $10,000 has gone to those events. So think about that. And also, this is the very first one. And years from now, I know that you'll look back, you will remember it, because this is a life-changing event. It's planned to do that. Whatever else you're doing, likely you'll forget what you did that particular day, but you'll never forget being at the big event, and you'll never not be glad you did. So come and be a part of it. Play a big part in the future growth, and that will help you build your vision. Now, it is free, but that's one of the drawbacks, is you still need to register. How do you do that? Just look at avinihealth.com, look for the registration, because Neil needs to get a head count, ordering how much food, all that kind of stuff. So give him a break, let him kind of get an idea. It's so easy. Everyone's middle name is procrastination. It is still a couple of months off, but get in now. Let him get a head count. Also, when you've committed to come, pass that on to other people. If right now you haven't signed up and somebody says, "Are you coming?" There might be a tendency. Well, yeah, I'm going to try. And what does that mean? And so just be all in and come to the event. Play big. Decide to be one of the big players in this business. Thank you, and we'll see you in Las Vegas.